Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for Arrested Development, Season 1, Episode number 20. We're getting close to the end, people. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. It does help a lot.
And this is not a drill.
With the algorithm.
Alright, just one comment feature from episode 19 with executive producer listed, who simply says, I truly don't understand Michael's motivation for helping everyone in his family while rescuing the family's business because no one respects him or cares for him other than his own son, but he still soldiers on.
Not one bit.
Alright, let's get to episode 20 right now.
Michael was preparing for a meeting with the Bluth Company board to decide what to do with some recently unfrozen funds.
Wow, exciting. Finally getting some money.
What do you want, Lindsay?
Excited.
I'd like some of that money.
Well, this money's for land, okay? We're not going to burn through it like Dad did when he was in charge of his bad investments and his corrupt dealings. And
Listen to that.
No, that was a good investment.
It is easier to look at now.
What if I told you that the money was for something really worthwhile?
Like what?
I want to have an affair. No, I'm not sure with who yet, but I'll need
Not sure with who.
lingerie, waxings.
Is she
Those are
kidding?
some real costs, Michael.
I take it things aren't getting better with Tobias.
What's that supposed to mean?
Things hadn't been getting better with Michael's sister and her husband, even after she came up with a plan to get his attention.
Oh my God! Listen to the radio. I haven't heard this song since we first started dating. Yeah, just.
I'm about to say, why is the band so small?
Well,
They got two
Lindsay,
babies.
could you use it over there, trying to grow?
Yeah. It's clear that's not gonna happen. We had sex once, and
Of
now
course that would happen.
there.
All right, look, this money is for land, okay? I'm not going to give you money to go have an affair. Why don't you pick something else to boost up your self-worth? How about charity? Why don't you get back to your roots?
Well, it has been a while. All right, I'm gonna go do that right now.
You're going to go get your hair done, aren't you?
Well, if I'm gonna have an affair.
She's sticking to her
Michael
affair.
got a message he intended to ignore, until he read the next line.
A matter of land, Mom?
Oh, that's funny. I meant a matter of L&D, life and death.
What is the matter of life and death?
Buster's jaw clicks when he eats.
I think it's what's driving his friends away. I sent him to Canada for an operation, so I'll need some of that new money.
Everybody trying
If you want a
Hey.
person that's really going to help him, you got to have them finally cut that cord.
He needs me.
He doesn't need you. You coddled him. He's too old to go run into his mommy with all his problems.
That looks exactly like
Yeah.
Papa?
Is that him?
You think you saw Papa, but with hair. Which is probably why he asked for my hair, remember? It all adds up. He stole somebody's hair, made a wig, knocked out the guard, tunneled his way through a sewer line, and then stopped to get a candy apple on his way to Mexico. Of course. You're
You're
mocking me.
joking.
Of course.
Listen, I know what I saw, maybe. And there's no other explanation.
So listen, my twin brother's in town. I want you to take care of him.
Oh.
You still see Uncle Oscar?
Tell you what, give him 10 grand from the new cast. Just send him on his way.
Money is for the business, okay? I'm not just gonna hand it over.
They just give everybody
This is my
money.
brother. Do you know what it's like to have a sibling who has no source of income except for you?
Just one? No. No,
I
it
have
sounds wonderful,
several.
though.
Sounds wonderful, though. Because I got multiple.
Especially that guy Jordan. He's just waiting for me to screw up so he can blow the whistle on me.
Why don't you just buy him out of his stock?
No, he wants twice the value. But listen, stop telling me what to do with the money, please. I've got a plan for the board meeting. It's going to take the gun right out of Jordan's hand.
Listen, you've got the money now, and you know my price. You don't need a whistleblower around here.
Interesting choice of words, Mr. Jordan. He's right. We don't need a whistleblower. We need a building full of whistleblowers. Okay? Whistles. I want this place to be honest. That's exactly why I had these made up for us. When you see something wrong, I want...
People love to carbo load. The bagel place.
There you go.
Hey, you guys. What's going on?
Just researching our investment.
Oh, yeah, coffee places. I've thought about these. I'll tell you what. You guys come up with a proposal. We'll try one.
Job and Tobias accidentally had Michael on the hook, and they didn't want to blow the deal.
You want to do a bagel place.
This wasn't their idea at all.
Yeah.
I guess that's a response. Oh, hey.
That's his stepbrother.
A month later?
Oh,
attention.
Moments later.
Okay, right, yeah.
Moments later, he's still the same thing.
The two men reconnected, neither one anxious to bring up the issue at hand.
Obviously, Dad's in prison now. I'm running the business a little bit differently.
You do the best with what you have.
Yeah,
I have lemons, I make lemonade.
it's a very positive attitude.
I hate the lemonade business. I hate the grind. You have to grind so many lemons.
You're not a very metaphorical person, are you?
I need money.
I know.
Oh, I cannot tell you how that does weight on me.
Let me sit over here. So I've got too many people watching me too closely. So if you're willing to work, or if you have something of value,
The only thing I have of value is my land. I could give you the rights to All You Need Are Smiles. That was a song I wrote for David Cassidy, who was going to sing it on the Mike Douglas show, but he was too embarrassed to do it in front of John and Yoko.
tell me about the land.
Land, it's a couple 100 acres of lemon groves right near Camp Pendleton.
If you're willing to part with that land, Uncle Oscar, I can guarantee you a little bit more than that.
Baez called him the shallowest man in the world. He has a worthless piece of property, and yes, a head of hair, only because he's never had to work for a living.
Wait, now, what piece of property is worthless?
The grove, where he lives. I mean, you can't build on it. The government has an easement on it.
Does Oscar know this?
Of course he knows it. I mean, they run their tanks through there. But occasionally they stop for a little lemonade. But what's that? That's $1.50. You can't make much from that.
Indeed, the land was valueless.
Fellas! Fellas!
Oh my god.
Tell me about this investment you made.
You're in that tank through there. Shit, I just borrowed
Did
some.
you not do any research?
Back at the
Like,
model home,
be
Lindsay
better.
decided not to take her stylist's departure lying down.
I'm protesting the war. There's a war going on, you know? Yeah, I'm the one who told you and you said it happened 10 years ago.
Hey, isn't this the same song you used to pick at the cable company when they dropped the Style Network?
Actually, I used this one for Michael's
The Style
cheap
Network?
play with premium channels, but I added a bit about stylists.
Now that secret you have, one about the hair that nobody's supposed to see. I saw it. I saw Pop Pop.
Oh, right. Pop-Pop with hair.
He was not
Well, we should tell
popping
my dad
it
about
all.
He might need us to help him, so we should go check out the prison and make sure he's not there.
Oh, we've got an investment plan.
Globus.
Joe Bias
Joe
Industries.
Bias.
Joe Bias.
Joe Bias. Joe Bias will come.
So,
So, what about the check,
making my
man?
monies.
Well,
Monies.
there may not be as much investment capital as we thought. Money's kind of tied up in this land deal.
This is the first any of us at Go Bias Industries have heard of a land
Go
deal.
Bias.
Maybe we could borrow on that land.
There's not much to borrow against. The deal seems to be bad. It's Uncle Oscar's land, and it may be worthless.
And the board okayed it?
Well, they weren't notified.
Damn it.
Shit.
Every time Dad does this to us.
Joe, Dad
Oh,
really was.
please.
There.
He went around you, he went around the board.
Go Bias.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
See, he's like, I don't have to.
Give him a piece of my mind.
Hey, Joe, no, you don't need to do that.
No, I'm doing
No,
it.
you don't.
No, because you're in charge now. And I'm telling you.
I-
No,
Oh my
this is-
goodness.
Yeah, that was
he's human, okay? He's a human being, and let me try to get us out of this. Let me see if I can get Dad out of this mess that he has created for himself, okay?
I'm afraid this offer comes off the table at midnight tonight.
Maybe the worst bluff I've ever seen.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The members of the Bias agreed on that one.
Ooh, Michael
Lindsay
can't
had a military
can't handle the heat of
exercise.
his bad decision,
Joined
man.
the
Go
protest
Bias.
group and went off to exercise her
Joe
own
Bias.
First Amendment rights.
Protesters right this way.
You're fully inside the free speech zone before beginning your protest.
Free speech zone. This is where we're protesting? This isn't right. Where are the cameras?
They're in the free press zone, and if you could save your comments until you're completely loaded into the cage.
We know him.
Well,
Do we know him?
processional come through here. That's the
I know him.
Yeah, he always
They're
does
just
shit.
the right to cut through the lemon grove.
Okay, have fun. Enjoy your right to free speech. The armed forces welcomes you to center.
Probably somebody.
What are we
Armed
doing
forces
from?
walking to the center.
Oh, he's here.
Free speech.
Wow.
I thought you broke out of prison and were on the land with stolen hair.
Don't you think that if I got out of here that I might want to go home?
Well, that's
Music!
Break it up! I'm in the mood to dance.
magnetism that came out of her desire.
There's someone who could
Twank right there, and that was a good episode, man. Michael finally got his damn meaning of life. It hit him in the face right there, and I think this was a long time coming for Michael. I mean, I think he was coasting too cool. You know, he was getting a little too comfortable in the skin on there. He was just like, I got this, I'm running this, and all that. But he was missing a couple things in there that, you know, he should have been doing. I think more beforehand, Michael would have vetted that orange grove or lemon grove a little bit more carefully than the jump off. So I don't know really what led him to like straight away go with it. I think he was just really looking for something to use the money for anyway, and that seemed like the most reasonable thing at the time to be like, yeah, okay, cool, it makes sense. But without doing his due diligence, he got burned. And who had to come and save him? As the show said, his mama. And his mama did, but now she is on the board too, so this is going to make for a very interesting dynamic over there. And who'd have thought it? I mean, who'd have thought it? Her husband has a brother that look exactly like him. So we got two of him running around town. I don't know how long he's going to stay, but I thought it was very funny that everybody kept coming to ask for money and trying to be a clever way to ask for money. So it was a good episode, man. So very interesting developments, and I can't wait to see how it go from there. I can't wait to the next one.
I totally love this episode. This is one of my favorite episodes. If I was gonna rank like top 5s of this season, this is definitely up there. I love this so much. I love first of all, the setup to where the Bluth family has money coming in, and just seeing them come through the crevices, coming out trying to, how can we ask for money? I thought all that was brilliant as far as like them playing in their total character of wanting money. Every single person outside of Buster, you know, Buster's off getting his clackety jaw fixed, but everybody else came through in stride to try to get money, which I thought was brilliantly done so well. I love the side plots too. I love Lindsay's side plot. I thought it worked really well as far as her trying to build her confidence. I thought that was hilarious. I love Job and Tobias being off in the cut together too. I thought that worked really well, especially them thinking about going on the carbs and like leaning into people loving carbs but getting caught up in the coffee, and then they had to commit to that because that's what actually sold Michael. I thought all of that worked well, but literally my favorite absolute thing about this episode, and I'll say too, maybe in George Michael seeing, you know, I guess they don't know he's a twin brother, because that's obviously was not even an inkling in their head that it could be his twin.
Yeah, nobody.
So I guess nobody knows that guy exists.
Except for Mom.
Maybe specifically because, and this is the deal why the dad pays him off $10,000 every time, because
stay away from my wife.
Yeah, stay away from my wife. Like, it's probably that kind of payoff. So I thought that was brilliant as well. But legitimately, my favorite aspect of the episode is the full circle of baby Michael with his mama and his mom Lucille taking shit, handling shit, making people disappear. To full circle, Lucille coming through and handling shit, and then being a part of the board was just the added like caveat of the cherry on top of the icing, so to speak. So good, and I can't wait. I hope this is a staple because I know they do the little cut fadeaways at the end, like the next up, but I hope this is actually something we get to see again, because I'm going to love that dynamic so much. So this definitely solidifies it as one of my favorite episodes, just because I'm like so amped as far as where it's going from here too. But I love this episode so much.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Arrested Development Season 1 Episode 20. And until next time, people, peace.